Oh man, as the nigga president, I don't blame any past or future for the lack of uh, how do you say it, cooperation. Now, when I say this because we're living on the earth where we have the past, the present, and the future. Now, the past seems to always lurk its way up. But like I said, man, reparations. We talked about that during Trump's inauguration. Slowly but surely haven't talked about it during this inauguration. But we do have one black vice president, female. But like I said, man, we're going into this. I scrolled through the fact that majority of the tri-state is snowed in, and it couldn't have happened at a better time during my presidency. Because like I said, I wanted to slow it down so the people can get an understanding of how gratitudable I am for them, and I'm trying to keep them alive. But let's get into some of this news. This Georgia police chief officer ousted after video of racist remarks on slavery. Now, that said, you want to push that agenda further towards that. Like I said, I'd rather wait further down the line. Why? Because I can't have this interfering with the fact that Democrats have a whole month. It's called the Black History Month. So that's it. This month, actually. Yeah, it's this month. It's beautiful. Now, I see that you also, sliding Biden, would like to slide in some more of them bills. But this one is the stimulus bill. Now, you can easily sign it, but you would rather go back and forth to see who can agree upon it, because desperately, both parties have to come together in order to pass a stimulating stimulus. If that's what your plans are. But I beg to differ at this point. Why? Because you constantly subliminally sending shots through the airwaves, income tax seasons, and income tax frauds. Now, in my periodical eyes, everything is taxable due to the fact that pandemic, self-employment, everyone should be able to get at least that. As far as the struggles continue, which is you have to do your side thing or whatever, mark it down, keep your receipts, and hopes that you can prove it. Ah, man. Biden's GOP senator to discuss slimmed down COVID. No. We want the nigga cracks would like the increase of the stimulus bill. Cause 6 months, 600, it was just like I said, a smack in the face to the nigga cracks. Now, I'm satisfied with this agreement of 4,000 though. Is it four? Say it with me. For 1,000, and you can keep them coming periodically as long as this pandemic lasts. And like I said, it doesn't seem like it's going to let up anytime soon from what the media and the numbers are saying. And salute to Grammarly, one of my sponsors. See, I know it. See, making your grammars prosperous. You see, like I said, man, digitally, I wanted to go in the way it's going now. But like I said, there are some that's still resisting the nigga credit campaign, which is a lot of things have been digitalized, which I'm gratitudable for. It's just some people wanted to do it themselves. Like I said, I didn't really want to do it myself, but I felt that necessarily needed to take place, which is remote learning, more socialism on the social media platforms, more of your opinion, so the world can get an understanding that your voice matters. Northeast blizzard complicates COVID-19. Like I said, it doesn't complicate things. It actually does exactly what I wanted it to do, which is, I'd rather not go into that. That's too presidential. Um, yeah, but it does exactly what I wanted to do. Frolicking, pandem, horses and dogs. Here are videos of animals playing in the snow. And that's what I mean. It does exactly what I wanted it to do. Young men accuse Lincoln Project co-founder of harassment. Like I said, harassment suits have been on the table since Bill and whoever else. Keep them running, keep them gunning. Like I said, tabloids are far-fetched from what I would like to satisfy America with, which is some easing of this pandemic pain due to the fact that I got hit by a couple of hurricanes over the past weekend. Storms are still, erupting. But that's enough about the weather. I can't control that. But what I can do is try to push a point, which is, can Republicans and Democrats come together? Because the Democrats are already officially ready to sign on this 4,000, man. I didn't went on ahead, constituted with my constituents, and 4,000 would be nice. Just to push that barrier there. It's like I said, everyone's in the need for survival. Blinken criticized Putin for crackdown on naval NY protests. Listen, man, any naval bases, ships, they must sail because we do not know what's going on out there in the Black Sea, man. And from the looks of things, seeing as though airborne and everything else is delayed. You need those. Trump's lawyers exit after he pushed them to cite baseless voter fraud claims. Man, they've been claiming voter fraud ever since you got in there. I said, man, you gotta just let him go. You can't give him too much publicity anymore. This is just can't. He did his presidential duty. He wanted another term. America voted Biden, but the nigga crash won. You see, it's all in the pot, man. This is America. As Saudi human rights under new spotlight in Biden era. Listen, man, Trump agreed with the Saudis. Biden, I don't think he agrees with any Saudi, anything like that. He need to sit down with the nigga Christ so he get established with the new wave. He hasn't been vice president in a while, and things was drastically meant to change anyway. Can't go back to normal, baby. That's why I'm here. Registered Republican ditch the party at the Capitol riot. Nah, don't ditch the party because it's getting hot in there. What I'm saying is they don't want to fight back because they outnumbered. That's what I'm saying. They outnumbered. The publicity has shifted to the left. How can you shift that back? You can't. And not only has it shifted to the left, I wouldn't even consider it left. I say it shifted to the nigga crowds. To be honest with you. But the left happened to claim the nigga crash, so I can adapt to that. Anyone that's willing to claim the nigga crash, I'm all for it. Republican or Democrat. Spill the beans, man. Tesla, Elon Musk, Grills, Robinhood CEO. Listen, Elon is tight right now. He's furious. He is furious. Why? Because he mapped this out. He took an old idea, which is electrical mobiles, upgraded with some fancy plastic, and said he was, the new market or whatever. But soon but slowly, others have gotten a hold of that and have done it themselves. Now, he's in competition. So don't come down on those that went on ahead and decided we can't afford Tesla. So we're going to go and gain. Bro, don't get mad, Elon. Don't get mad. The momentum has shifted as if in time, all momentum will do that. 69, New Snow Patrol. Salute to that. Conditions around the area weather. Like I said, man, gotta sustain it because, like I said, it's so much snow, running out of places to put this stuff. Confused about this GameStop. Nah, don't be confused about it, because it has to take place because people are staying home more and they need to adapt and socialize more like they would normally do on a day-to-day basis, but you have to seek your socialism under the, like I said, the back and forth between Republicans and Democrats, and the fact that nigga cracks won. I know. I should have been on every show possible. But for some strange reason, what I'm seeing through the airwaves, they think I'm competing. I said, nah, I'm not competing. It's just more or less, I see the approach. I gotta jump in there. I got to. COVID-19 Captain Sir Tom Moore family with him in the hospital. I said, man, it don't stop. Because when I said to do some certain things and stuff like that, little hands, and they just didn't have time for it. And I'm looking at Biden as if he may not have time either. I sent you a fax. I hope that you got it. Matter of fact, I got the receipt saying that you got it, but you won't respond back. Yeah, what's up, Sliding? What's going on up in there? You are there to do the works of the people, whether they be Republican, Democrats, or niggercrats. The public health disaster is how a new report describes state handling the virus. Nah, they doing the best they can in this specific circumstances. They are on the front line of this pandemic. And now that there's storms and weathers and things that you can't control, you want to come down on those people working their hardest to sustain life. I'm disgusted. As the pandemic deadliest month hits the U.S. ends with no signs in sight of progress. What are we going to do, man? And the new strain is on the, like I said, the new strain is already here, taking over rapidly. What are we going to do, America? Joe is hiding somewhere. They said he was in his basement. Do the White House got a basement? Or is it like an underground hiding bunker? The ABC 27 News team shares image of Miss State as snow continues to fall. Like I said, man, so much going on. We need a representative. And I took the initiative. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Horns will blow. For the true president, man. And like I said, at this point in time, the White House isn't needed for this procedure. I mean, as far as doing my presidential duties, I let Biden enjoy the royalties that come with it. I'll enjoy the work it takes to get it done. Now, like I said, I'm willing to put $4,000 in each American family's hands to boost my economy and to save her until, like I said, I can supply you with enough laptops so you can go remotely worldwide. Because I don't have time for waiting. It's too strenuous on my economy. I have to adjust to the circumstances at hand, which is I have a deadly virus that can not only put adults in harm, it also can put children in harm. So I have to remarket my job strategy and reapproach how I'm going forward in a positive manner, because I can't be liable. Just can't. Policy news that could shake up philanthropy. Nah, like I said, I don't want to shake that up. It's already shooken up enough because people have invested in schools. They're now closed. So, like I said, I don't want your investment to go to waste. I would rather re-establish your investment. I'm also a banker too. And that being said, looking at it, and I've established a lot of hats during my presidency. I'm continuing to grow. It's just establishing more ground. I think that's necessarily needed under my Niggocratic banner. But I'm patient enough to wait. Just not on the opportunity. The fact that waiting may have changed the world. And with that being said, peace. I gotta go.